Right. Hi Moonies, welcome back to my channel. Welcome. If you're new here, my name is Mooney. And if you're interested in anime, if you're interested in all things witchy, then definitely come join the Mooney Squad over here on YouTube. I post weekly on Wednesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I post daily on my YouTube shorts about witch tips, witchy content, and all that stuff. So you're interested in joining the Mooney Squad, definitely hit that subscribe button and like this video. Everything definitely helps, and everything is so very much appreciated. So if you want to join the squad, this is the safe space. Hit that subscribe button. And just to put a quick disclaimer as well in this video, this is the last video in the tarot series, so don't worry, we're gonna have more content coming up next week. This video will be up on Wednesday the 22nd of November, so it'll be uploaded right before Thanksgiving, and there will be no video this week on Friday. On Black Friday there won't be no video, so we'll go back next week back into our regular schedule of YouTube Shorts content weekly, and also starting with new content for next week. So definitely stay tuned, like I said. So hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so that way you're seeing the new content. If you're ever interested in booking a personal reading with me, definitely check out the link in my description box to my shop. I have various readings available. I do in-depth personal readings. I have career, money, romance, shadow work, what your ancestors and your deities are trying to talk to you about. So if you're interested in that, like I said, the link is in my description box, so definitely check that out. No pressure. If you ever feel like you want to do it, that's totally fine. If you don't feel like it, that's totally fine as well. But that's in my description box. So without further ado, let's get into the last episode of our tarot series. So as you've been following along this tarot series, or if you're new here, this series was focusing really on the major arcana, which are the hard hitters of the traditional tarot deck. Not saying that they're more important than the remaining 56 cards of the minor arcana, but it's just that they have a very they're the hard hitters of your reading. They're the ones that really give specific messages and guide the reading in a specific way to provide you a clear picture from spirit. So this series focused on the major arcana, so if you're interested in binging all of the episodes, definitely just go into this playlist. Everything is nicely organized for you, and it's right in here. You can just watch it starting with episode 1, the magician, ending with episode 22, the fool card. I explain why I did it that way. But yeah, and then this is just a bonus episode of this series. And this bonus episode, we're going to talk about the court cards and the suits. So if you're not really familiar with the suits and the minor arcana, they are the wands, the cups, the swords, and the pentacles. Each of these correlates to a specific element. So cups, I'm pretty sure it's kind of obvious, but cups is that it's water energy, and then swords is air energy, wands are fire energy, and then pentacles are earth energy. And then, so as I mentioned, I have here, oh, did I not get a cups card? Oh no, I didn't. Sorry, because I had them all laid out here and I was going to show them to you. If you're interested as well, I'm going to have it linked down below. I'm using the Sam Sawyer Radiant Rogue Tarot deck. I purchased this one on Etsy. I'll link it down below in my description box. I unfortunately didn't get, for some reason, I completely forgot about cups when I was getting all the cards out so I could show you guys. But regardless, cups is water energy. When you get the cups in the reading, any type of cups, it's really focusing on love, intuition, relationships, so the subconscious, and your emotions, things that are typically associated with the water signs, which are Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. I don't know why I drew a blank on Cancer. So that's cups energy. That's one of the suits. Then the following suit we have here are wands, which I have here. I have two actually. I definitely meant to get the Queen of Cups, but I got the Queen of Wands. But we have Page of Wands, and then we have the Queen of Wands. And this energy, wands are fire sign energy. So you have fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and fire sign energy or wands energy, when you get it in a reading, is really focusing on passions, energy, movement, creation, ambition, things that typically are related to fire sign, and they're not necessarily attributes that are positive or negative. What people say, that's up to debate, but they're just specific energies of the elements, right? And the zodiac signs connected to them. Then wands, I just said wands, sorry. Swords, so I have here the Nine of Swords. The Knight of Swords, swords energy overall is air energy, so we're talking about intellectuals, rationality, strategy, and communications. You know, that's very much sword energy is connected to the element of air, which in the zodiac signs of air are Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And then last but not least, we have Pentacles. Pentacles are earth energy. They're related to the zodiac signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And as you know, with earth signs, it's all about like materialism or material aspects. So we're talking about finances, we're talking about health, we're talking about home, and we're talking about like education. So an attributes in the way of like enlightenment and finances and growth. So that's what you have for the Pentacles. And for now, we're going to go into the court cards for a minute, because technically the suits are a part of the umbrella term of court cards, but people, like, the suits are given their specific name because it's about the energy of the suit. So, because the suits are the 4 elements, but every minor arcana set has the same amount in them. So, for example, what I mean by that is that you have the Ace of Swords, right? Ace in the minor arcana is basically the number 1 card. So it's about new beginnings, new journeys, new beliefs, right? That's what the ace is the number 1. And then following the ace, you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 10, and it ends at 10. But each suit has all of like this whole array. So for example, you'll have Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and then you'll have that falling from Ace of Cups ending to the 10 of Cups, to the 10 of Swords, to the 10 of Pentacles, and to the 10 of Wands. So that's why, even though suits are technically under the term court cards, yes, they are. It's very important to notice what the suits are in regards to the elements and what they stand for, because the energy and what they mean and how to interpret them in a reading. I hope that makes sense, but if you have any questions or concerns, definitely just drop a comment here and I can always just provide another insight and another way of explaining. But that's just what I want to indicate as to suits are a part of the court cards. They're just a specific portion of the court cards and they're named. And so moving forward from the court cards, we have here the page. So you have the page, the knight, the queen, and then ending in the king. And then in terms of organization, that's how they would come across in your in like your order of the minor arcana. So you will have the page of whatever, cups, pentacles, whatever, the page, then it'll be followed by the knight, then it'll be followed by the queen, then it'll be followed by the king, and then following then will be the ace up until 10. So these come before these cards. It's kind of like the important people and then the numbers. I hope that makes sense. But yes, it's the people and then the numbers. And so, well, ace kind of, actually no, I feel like ace is, because you know, you hear the term ace a lot in like sports, for example, volleyball, stuff like that. Like the ace is a really good player in a very particular position. So you can argue and say that like these are technically people as well, and then 2 following from 2 to 10, those are the numbers. But it's really up to your interpretation. But I was just saying, for people that like to be organized and like to order things, like me, I'm a fixed big 3. I'm a Taurus Sun, Scorpio Moon, Leo Rising, so I know, and I also have OCD. But regardless, right? So yeah, you start with page, knight, queen, king, ace, and then from 2 to 10. And so that's how they are. Then the page, so the energy of the page, when you get the page in a reading, the page is a person, and it's reminding you of messages and insight. So when you get the page in a reading, like I said, page of cups, wands, swords, pentacles, whatever the case may be, upright or reversed, the overall energy and message of when you get the page, it's really focusing on messages in regards to a specific topic. That's when you get like the cups, suits, and wands and pentacles, and then it will help guide your reading in the specific way that it needs to be, so that way you're getting the correct messages and downloads from spirit. So this card in particular is Page of Wands, and going back to Wands is fire energy, passions, energy, motivation, creation, ambition. The Page of Wands is really focusing on messages and insight in regards to a creative habit you're thinking about, a creative journey, or something you want to embark on. What are you passionate about? What is it that you want to take to the next level? It's definitely reminding you, is like giving that energy of like you're getting the message from the spirit that you need to really focus and research and understand, like, what is it that you want to take to the next level? What's the energy that drives you to learn more, to take it to the next level? What's going to make you different? So that's like the Page of Wands. And then following afterwards, we have the Knight. Knight is all about movement and motion and motivation. Okay, the Knight, it's about like really focusing on productivity. So when you get the Knight in a reading, for example, this is a specific one about a Knight of Swords, going back to Swords energy, where it's like intellectual, rationality, strategics, and communication. The Knight of Swords is really focusing on the Knight of Swords in a reading is really focusing on what are your thoughts in the moment, what's your thought process, where your mental state at, how are you differentiating how you're feeling to how you're thinking about a certain topic in a situation, and how are you going to make the adjustments in order to get the result that you want. So that's like the Knight of Swords. And then following afterwards, we have the Queen. The Queen is about it's the Queen, creativity, nurturing energy, energy in regards to how can you sustain something. So you know how like there's the traditional roles in regards to like masculine and feminine, and no, these aren't in regards to sex. They're just like everybody has masculine energy and everybody has feminine energy, the yin and yang in everybody, right? The Queen is specifically focusing on the sustainability of a household or a project or a certain point in life. So this card in particular, you have the Queen of Wands, where we're going back to wand energy, so that's fire energy. So passion, fire, ambition, creation. The Queen of Wands is really focusing on creating that sustainable life, creating that life that you want, that life that you're motivated to have, that life that you envision for yourself, that life that you're manifesting for yourself. It's the Queen of Wands energy. And so that's like the Queen in general of like in regards to court cards. And then last but not least, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Excuse me, we said Knight already. I saw the Knight and I said the Knight, but this is definitely the King of Pentacles. And the King is about going back to the Queen card about sustaining something. Then you have the King, where it's envisioning and the plan before sustaining it. So the King is the one that's going to put it into perspective, build the foundation, build that life of whatever it is that you want, and then you have the Queen that's going to work together to sustain it, right? So that's like the overall energy. But the King of Pentacles, excuse me, in particular, like going back to Pentacles, is earth energy. So we're talking about finances, health, home, building, materialism, education. The King of Pentacles is a great indicator for that in a reading in regards to like, okay, this is something that you are asking about in terms of finances, home, health, whatever the case may be, but it's very a materialistic card. Pentacles are materialistic cards, you know. So it's focusing on in a reading of like, what is it that you want to set the groundwork for, that you want to build. Like, this isn't just something that you're going to half-ass. This is something that you are going to build from the ground up because you have a specific vision for it, and you're doing all the correct planning that you can to prepare you to make sure you reach that level of success. So that's the King of Pentacles. So going back once again, as I mentioned before, the court cards are the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King, as well as the suits. And the suits are Cups, Wands, Swords, Pentacles. And Cups are water energy, Wands are fire energy, Swords are air energy, and then Pentacles are earth energy. And then, as I mentioned before as well, is that following after the King, you have starting with the Ace. The Ace card is the card number one basically, and the Ace is about new beginnings, new journeys, new beliefs, just overall a new sense. So when you get the Ace in the reading, just know that it means like new. And then following the Ace, you have cards from 2 to 10, and those 4 sections are what make up the minor arcana. So then, just to finalize again, if you guys have any questions or concerns, or you just want me to talk a little bit more, give another example for a specific topic, maybe I might have confused you, maybe I might have lost you. Hopefully I didn't, but you know, this is a safe space. If you have any questions or concerns, definitely drop it in the comment box down below. If you want to get more personal and chat with me and come and join me on Instagram, that's my bread and butter. I'm on Instagram all the time. I'm also on TikTok, but TikTok is not really, I'm still learning it, so it's not really like my bread and butter. Like Instagram, I know like the back of my hand, and I'm always on Instagram. So definitely, if you guys want to had a question and you don't feel comfortable putting it in the YouTube public comment section, definitely follow me on Instagram and message me on Instagram there, and I'll be more than happy to chat with you. But without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys so much for coming with me and following me along on this journey. It's been definitely enlightening. It's been a whole process, and I hope that the content and the quality of my videos have improved since my first videos. So I appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you for joining me. Thank you guys for watching, and I truly love you guys so very much. So definitely hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification, like and comment this video. Check out my playlist in regards to the tarot videos. Check out my other few videos, and then definitely I can't wait to see you guys next week on Wednesday again with more content. So definitely check it out, follow along, and yeah, I love you guys so much. Bye.